These are the Muse Brothers. Their biological names are George and Willie Muse. They were two albino brothers, the grandsons of former Selvies and sons of tobacco sharecroppers born in Roanoke, Virginia, in the 1890s. In 1899, George and Willie Muse were kidnapped as boys in Truvine, Virginia by bounty hunters and were forced into the circus, labeled as freak show performers. Upon their capture, they were falsely told that their mother was dead and that they would never return home. Their owners showcased the brothers in circuses where they were exploited for profit in so-called freak shows. The Muse Brothers became famous across the United States as Echo and Eco, the white Ecuadorian cannibals, the sheep-headed men, the sheep-headed cannibals, the ministers from Dahomey, and ambassadors from Mars. George and Willie were forced to grow their hair into massive dreadlocks, which together with their white skin and bluish eyes were exhibited as rarities. They were also billed as Darwin's missing links and nature's greatest mistakes. The boys were not permitted to go to school. Neither were they paid for their work. They were literally kept in slavery, earning nothing despite thousands of people who paid to see them. Their only rewards were clownish attire they wore for the shows and food meant to keep the assets alive. One of their owners had found that George and Willie harbored the ability to play any song on almost any instrument, from the xylophone to the saxophone and mandolin, and that made them even more famous and more valuable assets to owners of traveling circuses. However, after all this time, their illiterate mother had not ceased looking for her boys. In the fall of 1927, the brothers were on a tour with Ringling Bros. And Barnum and Bailey to Roanoke. Little did the boys know they were coming home, from which they had disappeared nearly 3 decades back. It came to their mother's attention on the greatest show on earth that the Muse Brothers are his boys, and that's how they were home at last. Subscribe for more.